Are you afraid of Bitcoin crashing down? Does the stock market keep you up at night? No! And that lack of fear is exactly why you should be deathly afraid. One of the surest signs that we're in a bubble is that nobody is afraid. They believe, they deeply, deeply believe in their core that the stock market or real estate or Bitcoin will keep on going up and up and up. And that's happening right now. And what that does is drive up bubbles to even a higher, and now what I feel are epic proportions. I actually restarted this channel so I could share with you my perspective and my warnings how to protect yourself for this upcoming collapse. Not only is this falling on deaf ears, people even believe that when a market does crash, it's going to come straight back up. And they're going to buy more. First of all, if you ever experienced a market crash, I mean a serious crash like 87, 2000, or the Great Depression, guess what? You're fooling yourself. When the thing goes down like this, people don't buy. They lose money. You're not going to buy. Trust me. I can trust you though, hitting that like button. Because this information is coming from my heart, I really want to help. So let's go back to the argument where they said, you know, if the market crashes, the Fed's going to come in, save us, and woo, pump up the markets again, right? Wrong. There's just so much ammunition available to the Fed and to governments. And right now, we're running out. They are running out, seriously low, of what? The one key thing that has saved the market over and over again in past bubbles. But when this bubble pops, they won't be allowed to use it. And that is interest rates, specifically lowering interest rates. Right now, we're at zero. Basically, we're at zero. There's nowhere to go. I remember, this is going to date me, but I remember when interest rates were as high as 16%. And when the recession came, when a severe economic shock came, the Fed could lower those interest rates and boost up the stock market, boost up real estate, boost up any single market they wish, because interest rates are so key, so pivotal into boosting up and strengthening our market, especially getting economic activity to go. But since the 2008 Great Recession, they've been using this interest rate lowering technique, this powerful technique over and over again. And now, because of Corona back in March 2020, our interest rates are basically zero. There's no more room to go down. Number two, printing money. You think that works, right? They just have to print money and everything will be fine. Wrong, wrong, wrong. You are so wrong, because the Fed doesn't actually print money like you think, okay? 97% of the money creation in our economy is through banks. They do this through the loan creation process, and right now that ain't happening. Because banks have actually stopped lending, stopped money creation, deflation is happening right now, but you don't feel it. Guess why? Because the Fed has injected trillions of dollars into the financial markets to boost that up. Otherwise, the whole financial market would collapse. Even though they've dumped trillions of dollars of liquidity into that market, we're basically seeing no inflation. That's right, the CPI, all the numbers across the board, no inflation. The only thing that is getting inflation, that is rising, are the markets. Now, Biden has promised $1.9 trillion of aid. And what happened with the markets? Barely nothing. We are now experiencing a point where their money printing has very minimal or no effect on our economy. And when the Fed, when the government has minimal or no effect, no power to raise the sinking ship, confidence will start to drop. And right now, market confidence, you crazy folks out there and everyone else out there right now buying up everything, buying up Bitcoin, buying up Ethereum, buying up stocks. Once that confidence starts to ebb, starts to flow and turn, that's when all hell will break loose. All asset prices will crash, and the government and the Fed can do nothing about it. But if you want to do something to change this world, hit that like button so I will be able to post more of this content, go deeper into these subjects, and really provide a much needed different point of view, because this year, 2021, is going to be epic one way or the other. But stick with me, because I guarantee together we'll get through this. Let's go!